Yeah, I think it's time to cut the grass. So, hey everyone, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be doing another lawn cutting video for 2025. So, I apologize, I haven't been doing these lately, but the summer I've been very busy. It's been kind of a stressful summer, so I got some time off today, so I thought now's a good time to do it. And I think the grass would agree with that. So, anyway, we're going to be using the following equipment here. So, we're going to do the trimming with the 2024 Stihl KM111R, of course with the trimmer attachment. It's been used, I think, 3 or 4 times now. It's a great machine. And we'll do the mowing with the 1998 Lawnboy, as you can see there, 10328 with the 4.5 horsepower Tecumseh motor. And we'll do the blowing with the new Stihl BG86 handheld blower. So, yeah. Basically, this year's acquisitions. So, we'll see how well they do. So, let's get started here. Alright, so here's the trimmer. So, this is a 2024 Stihl KM111R. So, this is basically the same thing as the FS111, which obviously this is just a power head only, but you can get all kinds of different attachments that are in the combi lineup. So this is powered by a, flip it around here as you can see, 31cc 4-mix engine, and it was built in, looks like June of 2024. So, yeah. So, let's start it up. Of course, features semi-automatic choke, so when you depress the throttle, automatically goes back into the run position. So, choke, give it some primes. Okay, that should be good enough. Get the tripod set up. Put you here. It's fun. Alright, so let's see how this starts. Now, I have not started this in quite a while. I think it's been at least a month. So we'll see what happens here. Awesome. Certainly can depend on your skills, that's for sure. awesome. What a great machine this is. You can really feel the power on this one. It's kind of similar to my FS91 actually. This one has slightly more power though. But they are fantastic machines. Alright, now for the cutting portion. Alright, so here is the Lawnboy 10328. Serial number is 8903131, as you can see there. And as I mentioned earlier, this is powered by a 4.5 horsepower Tecumseh motor. There's the specs here. So looks like it's a 163 cc's. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice mower. It does need a little bit of work to it though, but it still works fine for now. So I think I might start restoring this thing soon. But for the meantime, here's how it is. So we'll start it up. It was last used the day before. So just set the camera up here on the tripod. Okay, that should work. Go ahead and give it some primes for a good time. Okay. handled that tall grass very, very well, as you can see. Alright, so now to end the video, we will do the blowing with the Stihl BG86. Alright, so now let's do some blowing, but before we do that, just a quick update on my car here. So, just got it back yesterday because I had to get my front tire repaired because there was a nail in it, or a screw, so they patched it. And so yeah, I have to drive it for 25 miles and then I'll bring it back tomorrow or the day after, and then they'll check it, make sure everything's good. So yeah, so anyway, now let's do some blowing here. So what I got here is bring it over here actually, 2017 Stihl BG86 handheld leaf blower. This is Stihl's top of the line handheld blower. So this comes equipped with 27.2 cc Stratocharge 2-ring compression engine. Same engine used on the BG56 and 66 and even the BR200 backpack. So yeah, I got this used from a guy on Marketplace for $200. He only used it once, and I've been using it since I got it most of the summer. So yeah, it's definitely been a great blower for sure. So anyway, enough of all that, let's start it up. So comes equipped with semi-automatic choke, as you can see there. So choke it, give it some primes. Okay, that should be good. And put the choke back on and set the camera down like that. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So see how it does here. Awesome. Starts right up. Awesome. Love this blower. Alright, so there was today's lawn cutting video featuring the 2017 Stihl BG86, the 1998 Lawnboy 10328 Tecumseh powered, and the lovely 2024 Stihl KM111R. So I'll try and get a couple more of these out this year for you guys. So I think the next lawn cutting video I'll use the two vintage Echoes, so the SRM 2400 and the PB 200 blower, and maybe for the lawnmower I'll take out the Toro 255 since I haven't used that at all this year. So that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright everyone, thanks for watching.